Hello, dear students. This is the second part of the series, Solving Questions Applying Section Formula. The first question in this part is, to conduct sports day activities in a rectangular shaped ground ABCD, lines have been drawn with chalk powder at a distance of 1 meter each. 100 flower pots have been placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other along AD, which is the y-axis as per the figure. Niharika runs 1/4 of the distance AD on the second line and posts a green flag. Now another participant, Preet, runs 1/5 of the distance AD on the 8th line and posts a red flag. So lots of information given in the question. The first thing that we need to find is the distance between both the flags, that is the green flag and the red flag. Further, the question is asking if Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment joining the two flags, where should she post her flag? Now, as you can see in the figure, the markings of the line are denoting the horizontal axis, the x-axis, and the flower pots are denoting the y-axis, the vertical axis. Since there are 100 flower pots along AD placed at a distance of 1 meter from each other, so AD will be equals to 100 into 1 equals to 100 meter. Now first up, Niharika is running on the second line 1/4 the distance of AD. The distance covered by Niharika on the second line will be equals to 1/4 times of AD. 1/4 into 100. 4 ones are 4, 4 25s are 100. That is 25 meter. After that, Niharika is posting a green flag. So she is running on the second line, that is x coordinate will be 2 and she has covered a distance of 25 meter. So the y coordinate will be 25. So we can say the position of green flag will be Z. Let us denote by the letter Z, 2, 25. Second line 25 meter. Now Preet is running on the 8th line and she is covering 1/5 the distance of AD. So distance covered by Preet on the 8th line will be equals to 1/5 times of AD. 1/5 into 100. 5 ones are 5. 5 20s are 100 equals to 20 meter. Preet is posting a red flag. So position of red flag will be R 8, 20. 8th line denoted by 8 and distance of 20 meter. So 20 as the y coordinate. So we have got the position of the green flag and the red flag, and the question was asking us to find the distance between the two flags. So distance between green flag and red flag, using the distance formula, ZR equals to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Since R is coming in the second place, so the coordinates of R will subtract the coordinates of G. ZR equals to under root 8 minus 2 whole square plus 20 minus 25 whole square. 8 minus 2 will be 6 square, plus minus minus 25 is a bigger number, so minus sign will carry on. 25 minus 20 will be 5, so minus 5 whole square. ZR equals to under root 6 6 are 36 plus minus into minus plus 5 5s are 25. Adding the 2, we will get ZR equals to under root 61 units. So the distance between the green flag and the red flag is under root 61 units. Now moving on to the second part of the question. Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the green flag Z 2, 25. We know the coordinates now, and the red flag 8, 20. The blue flag will be at equal distances from the green flag and the red flag. That is M1 is to M2 will be 1 is to 1. Now we need to find the coordinates of the blue flag. since the ratio is 1:1. So we can use the special case, the midpoint formula. Coordinate of b, x comma y, will be equals to x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Putting the values, b x comma y equals to 2 plus 8 by 2, the x coordinates 2 and 8, comma the sum of the y coordinates 25 plus 20 by 2. Now adding the values, we will get bx comma y equals to 10 by 2, comma 45 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. Let's cancel 45 by 2 as well, as we want to get the exact distance. 2 ones are 2, 2 into 22.5 will be 45. So the coordinates of B is 5, 22.5. Remember, the x coordinate will give us the line in which Rasmi is running, and the y coordinate will give us the distance at which she has posted her flag, the blue flag. So we can conclude our answer. Hence, Rasmi should post the blue flag on the 5th line at a distance of 22.5 meter. The question is done. Now, the second question in this part is find the coordinates of the points which divides the line segment joining A minus 2, 2 and capital B 2, 8 into 4 equal parts. This question is pretty much similar to the one which we had done in the previous part. The only difference is in the previous part there were 3 equal sections. Now in this question there are 4 equal parts. In order to have 4 parts of a line segment, we need to break the line in 3 different points. So let us assume P x comma y, Q x dash comma y dash, and R x double dash comma y double dash is dividing the line segment joining A minus 2, 2 and B 2, 8 into 4 equal parts. This is our illustrative figure. The line segment joining A and B is being divided by the points P, Q and R into 4 equal parts of ratios 1:1:1:1. Now we need to find the coordinates of P, Q and R. We can go in any order. We can start with P, we can start with R, or we can start with Q as well. Starting with Q can be a bit simpler task, as Q is the midpoint of the line segment joining A and B. So let's first find the coordinates of Q. As Q x dash comma y dash is dividing the join of A minus 2, 2 and B 2, 8 in the ratio 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 1, 2, 2:2, which can be cancelled out into 1:1. 1 plus 1 will be 2 and 1 plus 1 will be 2. So the ratio will be 2:2 or 1:1. So we can use the midpoint formula of coordinates. Q x dash comma y dash equals to x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Now let's put the values. Q x dash comma y dash equals to the x coordinates minus 2 plus 2 by 2, comma the y coordinates 2 plus 8 by 2. Plus 2 minus 2 will be 0. So 0 by 2, comma 2 plus 8 will be 10 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. Since 0 by any number is 0, so 0 by 2 will be 0. So the coordinates of Q x dash comma y dash is 0, 5. So we have the coordinates of Q. Now since we have the coordinates of Q, finding the coordinates of P and R will be a very easy task, as we can use the midpoint formula for both. P is the midpoint of A and Q, and R is the midpoint of points Q and B. Px, y is dividing the join of A minus 2, 2 and Q 0, 5 in the ratio of 1:1. A representative figure. Using the midpoint formula, Px, y equals to sum of x coordinates by 2 minus 2 plus 0 by 2, comma sum of y coordinates by 2. 2 plus 5 by 2. Px comma y equals to minus 2 plus 0 minus 2 by 2 comma 2 plus 5 7 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. So the coordinate of P will be minus 1 comma 7 by 2. Now R is dividing the join of Q 0 comma 5 and B 2 comma 8 in the ratio of 1:1. Let us illustrate in the form of figure. Now we can use the midpoint formula of coordinates. R x double dash comma y double dash equals to sum of x coordinates 0 plus 2 divided by 2 comma sum of y coordinates 5 plus 8 divided by 2. Now R x double dash comma y double dash equals to 0 plus 2 2 by 2 comma 5 plus 8 13 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2. So the coordinate of R is 1 comma 13 by 2. Hence the required three coordinates are P minus 1 comma 7 by 2, Q 0 comma 5 and R 1 comma 13 by 2. So the question is done. Now this is for your assignment. Thank you and have a nice day.